fun. We're going to see how well you and I know each other, how well Kang and Evan know each other. It's like a newlywed game. But anyway, we'll get to that coming up shortly. Hey, Jack number 4, the showroom is open and they continue to make it the safest possible environment. Or you continue to do your business online or by phone. Spring into savings like Jack number 4 to Wayne. As I've been telling you, the Denver difference is the reason why. The people behind the desk, the people in the shop, from sales to service, they work hard to be the best that they can be and find a deal that is right for you. Jack Denver has the best lease deals of the year on the new impressive looking and driving 2021 Mustang EcoBurst CPE. Easy plan customers can get behind the wheel of this sporty Mustang for just $299 a month for 24 months with $929 to its signing and $175 doc fee. The offer ends at the end of this month. So stop in and see our friend General Sales Manager Will Faust. Visit them online at jdenver.com and experience the Denver difference like we have. And see why Jack Denver truly is Western Wayne County's Ford dealer, home of the all-new Ford Bronco. Visit Jack Denver Ford on Michigan Avenue, a mile and a half east of I-275 in Wayne. It's about 3 minutes from everyone.
Hey, journeyman bricklayers, you're building the future. And are you securing yours? You're going to be 60 before you know it. So don't wait any longer. Start building your future by joining bricklayers in Allied Craft Workers Local 2. Join them and receive a $2,000 signing bonus, top pay, paid health insurance, plus a well-earned pension plan. We have dozens of journeyman positions to fill now. Visit bricklayers.org and click Join BAC.
Med Supply in Troy, Michigan is your local one-stop shop for home and business medical equipment and supplies. They have an assortment of FDA-approved electric gloves, the highest quality, most durable medical grade gloves for your peace of mind. Med Supply carries PPE, N95 masks, hand sanitizers, wipes, isolation gowns, and more food temperature gauge. 18 years in business. Aggressive pricing, same-day delivery. All supplies last. Visit med-supply.com. That's med-supply.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a
speaking of which,
Yeah.
We're gonna bet. We have to bet on this game we're about to play, the Kang invented, which might work against us.
I didn't. Come on, man. I didn't invent the game to work against you guys.
But we decided before the show, Tropical Smoothie Cafe for the winners.
Let's do it.
Okay, so if you guys win, Peter and I will buy you Tropical Smoothie Cafe one morning, and if we win, you guys buy us.
We talking full breakfast, like sandwich and drink and everything?
Let's
Sure.
find out if we win or lose already.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll win that sandwich and smoothie. All right.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Or, I've been at lunchtime. They have great stuff for lunch.
Yeah,
that's true.
But anyway, so Kang suggested that it's basically the game of Jinx.
Yeah, everyone knows Jinx.
Usually not hard in Michigan. I remember we used to have a coffee can with a roll of toilet paper inside. No, she never had to use it, but she kept it in the car. Yeah. Yeah. Good luck with that. I'll just drink a water. Just have a glass of water in between each beer.
Oh, we gotta figure out.
Exactly.
You got a new category there. Some of these are sports related too.
Yes, absolutely. I hope we get a sports one. Oh, all right. Name a city on the west side of the state, not Grand Rapids.
On the west side of the state. This is
We're gonna stop at 3.
All the way back down.
Yeah, I think so.
3, 2, 1.
Start en route to 290 Oaks Road.
Now we gotta try again.
We gotta try.
Oh, they might take
For 17 miles, continue straight.
Yeah. You can't say the ones you already said.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. It's not.
Give us a 4.
All right, give us a 4. We'll take the 4.
That's what I had, man. All right.
You got nothing else?
Holland's West Side, right?
Yeah.
Look at me.
I thought you were going college football, you know.
That was good.
Okay.
I only had Holland.
All right, so we are leading. You guys have 5. We have 4. And it's again low score wins.
Yep. All right, next category, Evan. You ready?
Yes.
Gravity.
Name a dish on a Chinese restaurant menu.
Gravity.
Okay.
Hold on.
Together.
Gotta narrow down to 2, and I don't know what you're gonna say.
I'm not even looking at him to give him a clue. I'm not
All
looking
right,
at him either.
all right, I'm ready, Evan.
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Sweet sour
Is that
chicken.
Netflix? Is that one of those? You look at
I'll tell you what,
Netflix
my
and
second
everything is popular now.
I know, after, man.
You guys feel like every time it feels like we're getting.
Is there anything cheating?
How? It's not even looking at the guy. This is the feeling, guys.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Jim Starks chicken.
Attempt number 2.
We ain't ground on
That
it.
was big time.
I hate you guys. All right.
Yeah.
You said Kung Pao,
Kung
right?
Pao.
Are you ready?
Don't overthink it. I'm not. I just have to come back online. Okay, I got it.
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Cashew chicken.
I know
That was my second, by the way. Me too. Yeah, ABC.
cashew chicken.
Yeah, he's trying to match food with dog, dude. It's never gonna happen.
Sweet and spicy kale.
Exactly.
So was that 2? Was that your
That's
second?
2. You got one left. One left. Clear your minds.
I gotta think of it. Hold on.
Probably involves chicken.
Okay, name the category again, so I want to
Name an item menu on a chicken.
All right, ready? Yep. 3, 2, 1. Egg roll.
Oh, good job. You saved
I can't believe that took them 3.
Yeah, well, it saved them a stroke there.
It did.
I'm always thinking meal, Evan. You know better than
I know. I was going to say 3 egg rolls.
I would have gave up there. You guys win.
All right, so you guys are leading now. You have 6, we have 7, and again, low score wins. You guys have to go. We go first now.
Yeah.
All right. What's the topic?
Please don't be travel.
Please don't be movies.
Bands in the 2000s.
I don't know why this is one in here. Name a color.
All right. All right.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
All right. I got 1. We got to step it up here.
That was weird. That was a tough one.
I'm ready.
Are you ready? Yep. 3, 2, 1. Rain.
Oh!
business, it's never just another day. Every day is the day. It could bring your biggest order yet, or a new cyber threat. Whatever the day holds, with Comcast Business, you'll be prepared. With a network that can deliver gig speeds to the most businesses, Comcast Business Security Edge to help protect your connected devices, and a dedicated team available 24/7. Every day in business is a big day. We'll keep you ready for what's next. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with a powerful and reliable internet and voice solution from Comcast Business for just $35 each a month for 24 months for 2 years when you buy both. Call 1-800-501-6000 or go to ComcastBusiness.com today to find out more. Restrictions apply. New Comcast Business 35 megabits per second internet and one voice mobility customers only. Requires legal bill and auto pay. Equipment, taxes, and other fees extra and subject to change. Security Edge not included. Actual speeds vary. Call for details.
Are you thinking about selling your home? Or you missed the hot summer market? Hi, this is Mark Z with EXP, and you could not have picked a better time of the year right now to sell your home. When most sellers have given up, my clients are getting multiple offers. I'm not bragging. I'm applying for the job. Call me, Mark Z, at 844-SOLY-Z and start packing. If you've ever hired someone to maintain your lawn, you know it can be a crapshoot. So many of these small companies are unreliable, and frankly, they don't do a very good job. You should hire Miller Landscape. They'll maintain and proactively manage all of your landscape needs, from mowing and pruning to flowers, fertilization, even your sprinklers. Miller can give you that amazing backyard kitchen or patio you've always wanted. You hear Mike Maloney talk about how great they are. Go to GetMillerNow.com. That's GetMillerNow.com.
We're all on this planet together, so join Odyssey and find your one thing. May is National Bike Month, and a great time to remember the benefits of biking. Biking is low-impact exercise, so it's easy on your joints and muscles. It can also help you sleep better and make you look younger. Additionally, it's a great mode of transportation, being faster than simply walking, while being cheaper and more environmentally friendly than driving a car. Join Odyssey, and together, each of us doing one thing makes a greener tomorrow. What's your one thing?
So a friend told me about Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, and his exact words were, "It changed my life. I used to spend a ridiculous amount of time trying to remove tomato sauce from inside our microwave and soap scum off the bathtub. It's like seriously magic, and my secret weapon for cleaning the kitchen, bathroom, doors, and walls, and even keeping my sneakers clean. Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, greatest invention ever."
Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, the unicorn of cleaning. Someone like Celsius is going on a Julian is felt like Dodge and all. Equally so ran 1,500 Bighorn for only $159 per month at Dodge.com.
This hour of instant feedback brought to you by Waiting Borough National Benefit Plan. For affordable life insurance, log on to NBTHealth.com.
The Detroit Tigers host the Cleveland Indians. Pre-game tonight at 6:50 on 97.1 The Ticket.
Trying to name this game.
Man, I feel great.
I just told him I can't believe we lost, man. I can't believe we know each other better than they do, right?
I'm jacked up right now. And it's not the Mountain Dew I had earlier. Although it might be kicking in too, but I am jacked up.
I can't believe you didn't say green. I still can't believe you didn't say
I
green.
can't believe you didn't say green for your colors. I can't believe it.
I had the reverse psychology. I'm like, he's going to say green, but he's going to expect me to say blue.
Yeah.
And I'm going to roll with what he's going to say
Yeah.
to match. I totally,
You did it. Good
yes.
job.
And yet I was wondering, would you just go with the green? I thought blue's a more popular color, just in general.
No, you took out a team player.
Yeah.
You're a team player.
Good job, Gabe.
Thank you.
Anyway, well designed. Here are some of the names people have suggested.
It's gonna be the greatest smoothie.
This is people are 439-9797. Carson Anderson. All right, Gator. Darren Ravel tweeted out a bet. Somebody just laid $1,000 down. $1,000 down on this in the state of Illinois. And it's a long shot, but I bet other people have made bets like this. We'll get to that at 12:48. That's coming up shortly. Also, just a reminder, Tigers in action tonight. Afternoon game tomorrow. Tigers tonight. It's Urania versus, what's the name of the string bean? That's the skinny kid, 6'5", 165. Tristan McKenzie. Going for the Jets. Yeah. Afraid to read? I did. No, I just wanted to take it.
Hey, you really should build a deck to impress. Go against the grain and get yourself a TimberTech deck from the good folks over at John's Lumber, Macomb County's largest decking dealer. TimberTech's premier decking offers multiple width deckings. You mix and match widths, discover new patterns. Great outlook, inspired by the latest design trends. And imagine the possibilities you can have with TimberTech decking at John's Lumber. Spring is finally here. Now is the time to contact John's Lumber and plan your deck, because that way you can be enjoying your deck in the summer instead of building it. John's Lumber has two locations in Clinton Township on Gratiot, that's south of 15 Mile, and also in Shelby Township on Van Dyke, south of 24 Mile. As always, are available online at johnslumber.com. John's Lumber, proudly serving Metro Detroit since 1947, promising to provide you with the best combination of price, quality, and service, a part of the foundation from the very beginning. In fact, my man Kang is going to go out there and look for a door, a solid door. You know what? You get that at John's Lumber, because remember, John's is more than lumber. Buddy's Pizza, the birthplace of the original Detroit-style pizza, is proud to celebrate 75 years in the Motor City. Download Buddy's Rewards for your app store today to receive exclusive offers and earn points on purchases at all 19 Buddy's Pizza locations. This Odyssey.com Sports Minute is brought to you by Jeff Lover and Associates. This is David Amendola with an Odyssey Sports Minute, sponsored by NetSuite by Oracle. NetSuite is offering one-of-a-kind financing program at netsuite.com/go. Baseball's trying to court a younger audience, but like a fat bald guy in a Hawaiian and Crocs in his convertible, that midlife crisis is ugly. New Era unveiled its MLB local market hats, official cap with local symbols, and the Red Sox have a lobster roll on it. I wish I were kidding. Like the one on your baseball hat, the Chicago teams have deep dish pizza on theirs. The Blue Jays, poutine. I can't make this up. Enjoy pierogies. The Indians have that on their hat. This was an idea from a meeting at 4:30 p.m. on a Friday. Quick, what can we put on the Mariners hat? Cup of coffee? Perfect. I think we're done here. This is David.
You're still running your business on QuickBooks? QuickBooks? More like quicksand. The bigger your company grows, the faster you sync with outdated software that just can't keep up. You don't have time to spend dealing with manual processes, multiple systems, delays, and scrambling to get the numbers you need. It's time to get on solid ground. NetSuite by Oracle, the scalable solution to run all of your key back office operations, no matter how big your company grows. NetSuite gives you visibility and control over your financials, inventory, HR, e-commerce, and more. Everything you need to grow all in one place. NetSuite helps you automate your key business processes and close your books in a fraction of the time. Think days, not weeks. In fact, 93% of surveyed organizations increased their visibility and control over their business since making the switch from QuickBooks to NetSuite. Right now, NetSuite is offering a one-of-a-kind financing program only for those ready to graduate from QuickBooks. Head to netsuite.com/golf. That's special financing for your graduates at netsuite.com.
Your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers keep you up to date with what's happening in the D. This week, these local lemon drinks and desserts will sweeten up your summer. For more stories like these, head over to ChevyDetroit.com. Your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers are ready to get your weekend started with the Chevy Blazer. Blazer is the midsize SUV you've been looking for. Its bold design and athletic stance will turn heads wherever you go. Its roomy interior offers seating for up to 5 passengers. Plus, the available cargo management system keeps everything in its place. Chevy Blazer. It's one tough view
Oliver 21. Evan not saying green was the biggest fumble. I thought that was a lock.
Especially when you guys went blue. Like, I thought, all right, that's clear.
I thought it was clear and obvious, and I bet you Evan's kicking himself for that. That one's it's going to really sting for him not to come up with that.
Anytime he gets to say green out loud, I thought he'd, take that advantage.
My favorite one was after that, because it was like we went to the whole thing about colors and like, and he said you always wear red, and I'm like, he always wears black. What are you talking about?
And I went with black.
And he went with black, but he said my shoes are gray, and so Evan goes gray. He's like, you said your shoes are gray. He's like, I said gray, wear black.
You know what's funny about that?
Well, hey man, we got some things to work out.
I think so. All right. So this bet, Peter, a better went to. I guess they got odds on this from PointsBet USA. Better in Illinois just bet $1,000. Someone in Illinois, $1,000 on who would take the first snap in Week 1 for the San Francisco 49ers. Wow. Here are your choices: Jimmy Garoppolo, Trey Lance, Josh Rosen.
Yep. A lot of experience in that room. Necessarily.
This guy bet $1,000 that the first snap would go to Josh Rosen. Now, look, he's going with the long shot. If Jimmy Garoppolo gets hurt in the preseason, is Trey Lance taking the first snap, or will they have the veteran take the first snap?
It's a great question. My guess would be that they would let the veteran, Josh Rosen, although certainly you can make the argument you go with a rookie because that's why you drafted him to start at some point, and Josh Rosen hasn't done anything as a starter ever in his career. So Josh Rosen, he may start off as third-string quarterback to begin with. So I think it's a terrible bet.
I think, well, here's the thing about it. I was trying to figure out if Josh Rosen was actually a better chance to take the first snap than Trey Lance in reality.
Mm-hmm.
Because they might, hey, we're trying to win, we're trying to win now, and the kid might not be ready. He played one game in the last, 26 months or whatever it's going to be.
How much does Josh Rosen play?
Well, I got you, but at least he's a veteran who
has been to camps before.
He won't, pee down his leg.
An NFL practice.
Under, lining up under center. So I think it might be a little bit more, a better chance than my first thought. My first thought was, why would you take the third guy? But maybe he really would be the second guy in Week 1 when he's the third guy in terms of their future at quarterback. But he's maybe the emergency starter if Garoppolo gets hurt. But then the other question is, what kind of payout would make you make this bet? Because I'm thinking $1,000. I'm not laying down $1,000 on much of anything.
Well, I was going to say, it depends on what you can afford to lose and whatever. If you're a big time gambler and putting $1,000, okay, whatever. But I mean, let's just try to put it in perspective here. I think most people would think that if you're going to, on a bet like this, the futures bet or whatever, one of these prop bets, $100 to me seems like a lot of money to put on the line for it. So if
you give me $1,000.
Yeah, $1,000 is a ton of it. Now, if it were a $100 bet instead, I wouldn't say it's a terrible bet. I would say, okay, $100, to lose $100 in a night, just going out for dinner, right? So if you're going to decide, I'm not going to go out for dinner tonight, I'm going to bet $100 in this game or on this prop bet, that's different. And then I could see the value of it. But $1,000 is a lot of money to put out for that return. And given it's 33 to 1.
Well, that's what I was getting at. It's okay. It is 33 to 1. So would that be enough? Because I don't think it's enough. Even though I just made a case for why maybe it's not so crazy.
Would you put $10 down?
Yes.
Okay, but $100 is too much money to risk?
$100 would be too much. But here's the thing. I don't put $10 down on much of anything. I'm not interested in $10 is more money than
you feel like you want to make it worth your money, but then again, if you put $100 down on a normal bet when it's plus 130, you're winning $130.
I mean, I'm the kind of guy that picks 4 golfers and puts $1 down on them before a tournament starts, and I've got, 23 to 1, 28 to 1, 30 to 1, and 35.
So you should love this 33 to 1.
I would for $1.
Okay.
$1,000.
You buy that for $1.
Well, of course, it depends on what kind of money you make too, right? For this guy,
100%.
$1,000, if he's a multimillionaire, he's like, whatever, I'll put $1,000. Meanwhile, I'm over here going, I'll bet $1. I got, that's all I'm willing to lose.
Well, you're saving it for whitefish.
I'm saving it for whitefish. Dude,
If you win, this could really help you out. with
right
whitefish.
there. I will be right there. Anyway, I'm interested if anybody else has played any prop bets or futures bets like this, where you went out and you right now have money on a long shot. And what your reasoning is, you do this every year with the NFL, don't you?
Yeah, I pick a long shot and throw like $50 to $100 on it.
And it's you annually, you did this past year, but you annually go to Vegas, right?
Yes.
I guess you don't have to anymore.
No, not anymore. It's legal here, guys. Do you guys know about that? Sports betting is legal.
There was a press release. There's an app. So anyway, and we've had you talk through. It's funny because by the time you're done talking about which long shot you picked, I'm like, that's a pretty good bet.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Well, what constitutes a long shot?
50 to 1 or worse.
50 to 1. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. The NFL is so great in this because they do, for the most part, there's like a few teams at the bottom, just a handful.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else you can kind of make a case for, right?
Right.
And that's why the NFL is so popular. Every fan base believes they have some kind of hope when the season starts. You just got to get in. Now with them expanding the season and in the playoffs, even more so, right? The one year I was so close, I forgot what happened, but I was going to do the Falcons, and that's the year they lost they lost the lead 20-3 to the Patriots. But when that year, I think they were 50 to 1, I think, and I had just talked myself into it. Like Matt Ryan, veteran quarterback, they got the offense, so they get the defense together. Yeah, so you can do this with a lot of teams, Doug. But yeah, you can convince yourself.
well, I'm just intrigued if anybody has played a long shot like this, where you're like, hey, I'm gonna put down. It doesn't even matter how much money. It's just a long shot. You can tell us how much money. My man here put $1,000 down that the first snap of the year by the 49ers would be Josh Rosen and not Trey Lance or Jimmy Garoppolo. 248-539-9797. Matt on a cell. You're on 97.1. Hi, Matt.
Hey guys, how are you?
Good.
So before he signed, I got about 400 to 1 at $5 down at Tim Tebow will catch a touchdown pass from Trevor Lawrence.
Tebow will catch a TD pass from, and you said you got 400 to 1?
Yeah, before he signed.
And did you get this with a friend or actually with?
No, I got it through one of the
ads.
advertisers. Yes.
Wow. So
Yeah.
$5 to win $2,000.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's
And
pretty.
I'm just hoping he doesn't be a true flash in the pan. Maybe they'll keep him. He'll get his one touchdown catch, and then they can cut him the next week.
What we're talking about here, is there any chance in hell that could happen? Is there any?
Why not?
You know what? There is a chance it could happen. I wouldn't, like you did, bet on it, but could Tim Tebow catch a touchdown pass from Trevor Lawrence?
Yeah. That could happen.
400 to 1? Let's see if I can find that.
I don't know if it's still at 400 to 1.
Might not be. He did it before he even signed.
I'm thinking it's not that high anymore.
248-539-9797. Do you got any of these long shot bets?
I told you Ravel tweeted out the slip of the guy who bet on Mickelson to win it.
Yeah, and he
hit.
Yeah.
It was $100.
We'll get to your phone calls and feedback. Also, we got to wish a happy birthday to somebody. It's been pretty big. Pretty darn big. We'll get to that today at 103. 97.1 The Ticket.
Let's be real. Mopping is a hassle. You have to fill the bucket, pushing a wet, heavy mop around, then cleaning the mop when you're done so it doesn't grow bacteria. A hassle on top of a hassle. Try Swiffer WetJet. With Swiffer WetJet, you start with a fresh pad and cleaning solution every time. And when you're done, you just toss the pad. Swiffer WetJet. The faster, easier, cleaner way to clean your floors.
It's Small Business
Business Month, and Dell Technologies and Windows are celebrating your unstoppable drive. Save up to 45% on powerful PCs with Windows 10 Pro to work from anywhere, plus top monitors and docks for the ultimate business setup, all with easy financing options through Dell Financial Services. Speak to a Dell Technologies advisor who can help you find the right business tech, server, storage, and cloud solutions at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL for Small Business Month savings.
We've all had that dream. Tie game, bottom of the ninth, bases are loaded. Well, on FanDuel Sportsbook, you get more than one shot to swing for the fences because FanDuel is letting you place your first bet risk-free. That's right, new users get up to $1,000 back in site credit if your first bet doesn't win. There's a reason why FanDuel Sportsbook is America's #1 app. The app is simple to use. They've got great odds on all different betting markets, unique, fun bet types like same-game parlay, always-on promotions to let you get more action out of every single game day. And when you win, FanDuel is going to get your money in as little as 24 hours. Check out the same-game parlay. I think that's a lot of fun because you can be involved the entire game and you can put down a little and you're going to win a lot. Just download the FanDuel Sportsbook app and sign up with promo code Jansen to get in on the action. That's FanDuel Sportsbook, promo code Jansen. FanDuel Sportsbook is the official partner of 97.1 The Ticket. Must be 21 or over and present in Michigan. First online real money wager only for risk-free bet. Refund issued as non-withdrawable site bet that expires in 7 days. Restrictions apply. See sportsbook.fanduel.com for details. Gambling problems? Call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help.
2 Men in a Truck is the leader in all things moving, and now junk removal service. So whether you are looking to simplify your next home or business move, or just need help with that spring cleaning project, go to 2meninatruck.com and get a quote today.
What are you waiting for? It only takes an hour for you to have your child's heart screened. Get your kid's heart checked at the Ernst Cardiovascular Center at Beaumont Hospital in Royal Oak. Details at 971theticket.com.
WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. An Odyssey station. Sports headlines all day, every day. From the Sold by Mike Z Sports Desk. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
This update is sponsored by the Michigan Lottery. The Tigers will look to pick up their first win on this current 7-game homestand tonight as they face the Cleveland Indians at Comerica Park. You can hear that game right here on The Ticket starting at 6:50. One key reason for the Tigers' current 4-game losing streak, a lack of offense, as the Tigers have scored a total of just 13 runs over those 4 losses. That's an average of just 3 runs per contest. Hockey Night in Canada host Ron MacLean is being roasted on social media today for an offhanded remark during last night's telecast that some are calling homophobic. As he told one of his analysts during a segment that, quote, if you're excited about a picture with a guy with his tarp or shirt off, you're definitely positive for something, unquote. So far, there's been no statement from MacLean or from officials with Rogers Sportsnet. Wayne Gretzky has agreed in principle to a contract that will pay him $3 million per year to be the lead studio analyst for TNT's coverage of the NHL, which is set to begin next season. Meanwhile, officials at Turner Sports confirm in a release today Rocky Mortgage Classic champion Bryson DeChambeau and Aaron Rodgers will face the team of Phil Mickelson and Tom Brady in this year's edition of the match, Champions for Charity, on July 6th in Montana. At the Ticket Update Desk, I'm Tony Ortiz. For more, stay tuned to 97.1 The Ticket and Odyssey.com.
Live from the Jamie Samuelson studio, Karsh and Anderson on 97.1 The Ticket. We'll get back to these long shots in a moment. But first, Gator, we need to wish a happy birthday. Whose birthday it is today?
It was Bob Dylan's a couple days ago. I don't know whose birthday it is.
Somebody else from the world of music.
Okay. How old?
This person is 73 today.
Bob Seger?
It's not Bob Seger. But it's somebody else that you like just as much from the musical world. Happy birthday to Stevie Nicks.
She's 73?
She's 73 years old.
73? Wow.
And of course, the lead singer for one of the lead singers for Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
And the song with a bit of a resurgence thanks to a random skateboarder.
Resurgence? It's not new?
Listen, we haven't heard this in a while, so I'm enjoying it again right now. Plus, I saw a video the other day on Stone Cold Steve Austin's Instagram. I don't know if you've seen this guy or not. So it's Stone Cold sitting at his house, or somewhere. It looks like he's sitting at a bar in his house, and the music comes on for this song. And he's just sitting back, and he cracks open one of his brand beers, and starts taking a sip. Sits back and smiles, or nope, not done yet. And he ends up pounding the beer while the song is being played, and throws it over his shoulder. And I started liking the song again. See?
There you go.
It's a great song.
Relaxing,
It is.
chill.
Yeah, it's.
Enjoy a beverage too, whether it's a Ocean Spray cranberry juice, the carton, or
Steve Stone Cold Austin beer.
Exactly.
All right, so there it is. Happy birthday to Steve.
El Segundo Lager, or whatever it's called.
All right, so Kang, because you always make a long shot bet on the Super Bowl, and we found this person that put $1,000 down on Josh Rosen taking the first snap of the year for the San Francisco 49ers, not Jimmy Garoppolo, not Trey Lance. We were wondering about other long shots. Gator just found the list of 50 to 1 or more?
I've got 50 to 1 or more, yes.
Okay, these are the teams in the NFL that are 50 to 1 or more. I would put $100 down right now on one of them.
Now,
yes, I can, so maybe I will.
Keep in mind, this is from March 29th, so it's pre-draft. I couldn't find one post-draft, although I'm sure they have. So you look for the post-draft. But here are the teams that are 50 to 1 or more as of March 29th. The Carolina Panthers, the Chicago Bears, the Denver Broncos, Las Vegas Raiders, Minnesota Vikings, New York Jets and Giants, Philadelphia Eagles, football team, Atlanta Falcons, the Bengals, the Jaguars, the Lions, and the Texans.
I know which team I'd put 51.
Me too.
Okay. Do you know which team you'd put 51 down on, Gator?
I do.
Can we do the Jinx team?
Yes, we should. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Just the team name, not their nickname. City. 3, 2, 1.
Las Vegas.
Oh, so you said, hang on, already. I said Raiders instead of.
Did you just say City?
You literally just said City.
I know, I was dumb. What do you want me to do? I messed up. My bad.
Wait, I'm sure we all did it for the same reason.
What was your team?
Denver.
You said Denver, okay.
We're betting on where Aaron Rodgers will.
Absolutely.
I actually didn't even creep into my mind.
You think they're going to win with Derek Carr?
I'm doing this like honestly, like thinking of which one of those teams 50 to 1. I don't think any of them are going to win. But if it didn't cross my mind about
He's kind of right, Kane. We're betting long shots.
Yeah, I know. Obviously, we don't think they're going to win, but you have to bet a long shot. You should give a reason other than just throwing out a name.
Well, my reason wasn't about Aaron Rodgers. It was about, okay, 50 to 1. I have to choose one of these teams.
One of these crappy teams.
That was your reason? I have to pick one of these teams?
Yes.
All right, so he took no logic into it whatsoever.
No, there's logic into it. I think the Raiders aren't. I don't think the Raiders are a bad team. I think they have potential to win some games, whereas I don't think the Jets or Giants can do. I was torn between, because I was doing this without thinking of Aaron Rodgers. My choices were really the Raiders and the Vikings. I think those are the better teams in that group. Now, thinking of it as you say, Aaron Rodgers,
Raiders is a solid choice.
I'm dumb, and because I would have thought that actually I think the Broncos are a better choice than the Raiders because I think he's got a better chance of going there than he does to Vegas.
But that's why me and Doug picked the teams we chose.
I didn't even think of Aaron Rodgers. Again, I didn't think that the big unit had anything to do with Randy Johnson's anatomy. I just thought it was about his entire anatomy because he was big.
You didn't put together the Johnson and unit connection.
Didn't do that until
my
today.
buddy put on $50 for the Buccaneers to win the Super Bowl before Brady got there because he thought Brady was going to Tampa Bay. So this is basically what you're doing with Rodgers, trying to pick out his next team.
248-539-9797. Chris in St. Clair Shores. Hi, Chris.
Hey, fellas, how you doing?
Great. What's up?
So, beginning of the MLB season opening day, I'm looking for a fun prop bet to start the season, and I come across a home run. Who's going to hit the first home run of the season? And so, I'm scrolling through all the choices, and obviously there's a couple things to consider. One of them, taking an early game, right? And then also considering, home and away. So I end up on the Tigers game, local game, 1 o'clock game. And I see Cabrera is 55 to 1. I'm like, no way. So I'm thinking, okay, he's coming off a couple bad seasons, this, that, and the other. And so I put $100 on Cabrera, and sure enough, he hit the first home run